today, it's normally just me with the boys, but today we have a special guest. You've probably seen her everywhere around the Twin Cities. You've been very busy. I know you saw everybody at WWE SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Because there
is all over.
Yep. There's a new movie coming out. There's a new Super Troopers. And we have one of the stars of the show, a very busy lady. We've got Marisa, and it's Coughlan, right?
Yes. Yes.
It's everything.
Actually Marisa.
Oh.
Not to be a stickler.
Marisa.
I respond to anything that begins with an M, basically.
Marisa, mom, mainly mom.
Yes, mom, especially.
Wait, your last name's Coughlan? We might be related.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh?
For reals?
Aiden's last name is Coughlan, my nephew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll have to talk. We'll have to talk, yeah.
Let's do some family tree.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, but you and I met, let's just take it back. You and I met at a fashion show.
Was that almost 2 years ago?
Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, and we kind of connected because you've had some really cool projects. And it's like we've been saying, could we do it in February?
Yeah,
what about March?
totally.
And you've had all these things going on and it's been busy. So we finally have you
We're
in
here. Yes. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here because I know how crazy busy that you've been.
It's been great. Those guys were here, which was like a real flurry of it. They literally just flew out last night, I think. But
Yeah.
I think we saw my Good Morning America this morning.
Yeah. Well, they did divide and conquer. It's
Okay.
nice to have five because like yesterday we were all five. I thought we were all going to be on the Jason show and three of them were there. Not all five. The five of them plus me. So the six of us. And three of them were there. And so two had flown ahead to New York. And they're, it's good to have five people because then you can really multitask when it's press time.
At least you got to avoid the Jason show. It's a benefit.
We were with him.
I love that guy. He's the best.
Well, and you were on Twin Cities Live yesterday.
Yep.
Which is fun to see.
Super
and just
fun.
all the pictures. What is it like? I mean, the first Super Troopers came out 2001.
Yeah, it's 25 years ago.
That's crazy.
It's a little weird.
You have not aged even a second.
So not true, but
It's
I
so
really
true.
appreciate that. I feel like I'm definitely like, okay, let's put on the cover up, ladies. It's been 25 years since the first one. But no, it's super fun. I mean, because those guys, met at Colgate. They started this comedy troupe. They are legitimate five best friends who just were like, I don't know, let's do a fun comedy troupe. And then it evolved into their first movie called Puddle Cruiser. And then it evolved into Super Troopers. And now here we are. And so they really are just like a group of friends. So I think that's why they have such a great fan base because people kind of feel like they're like part of the group and they've kind of grown up with them. And so that's how I feel. I'm like, I got to kind of just tag along for this whole journey. And how lucky am I? It's been great.
How did you get in the mix with them in the first place?
It's a good question because a lot of people think that it's through Minnesota because Eric Stilhansky Rabbit grew up here as well. And we went to the same high school. Well,
you did?
We went to the same, we went to Breck. So it's like a K through 12. So I'm a couple years, so I was like in 7th or 8th grade when he was a senior and he was the homecoming king.
Oh.
So he was very much on my radar being a very handsome homecoming king. But we never really knew each other. And then I met him, I think, honestly, in real life the first day I showed up to set. But I got the job because I did this Kevin Williamson movie called Teaching Mrs. Tingle. And a mutual friend of Jay, the director, Jay Chandrasekhar, and myself had seen the movie and was like, you're looking for this female cop, whatever, just go see Teaching Mrs. Tingle. This actress, she does this exorcist thing. You should just see it. And then they offered it to me. I was
Well, that's cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really hard in our business to get offers. Like you just have to jump through so many hoops for every job ever. And the one that actually ended up being the best job and paying, here we are 25 years later, I got offered. I was like sitting in my little apartment in Hollywood. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's such a funny script on the page. It was hilarious.
Well, it's just meant to be then.
Yes, I think it was meant to be. I think it was.
Should we hear a little bit of the next Super Troopers right now?
Yeah, I got the trailer.
Play it right now.
1, 2, 3, go!
Right now.
1, 2, 3, go!
Motherfucker, just motherfucker! Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
All units respond.
Report to the high-speed chase. Report to the high-speed chase.
I give to you our first electric patrol car.
Fuck electricity. Fuck electricity.
Well. It isn't the old timers passing the torch to the new generation.
You beat my rookie in a foot race?
Wait, what? No ticket.
1, 2, 3,
Wait,
go!
what?
1, 2, 3, go!
Hey, Thorny, we're super excited. For your hot sister's wedding. To Rod Barba.
Son of a bitch.
Got a beer?
That's my shirt.
Got a beer?
That's my shirt.
It's a good sex shirt.
Postmates delivery. I got a Postmates delivery of 12 short and wide condoms to Rod Barba.
12? Only 12? I guess a lot to do.
Here I come, babe.
Come get your cream, girl. I'm gonna stop this wedding. Mom, Dad, this is Barba.
Babe. My God, babe. You clean up great.
I wonder if they have any white tea here. That's me. Oh, wait. Whitey. That's me. Whitey.
We do like racial humor.
Who doesn't?
Barba texted me his list.
Barba texted me his list of demands for the bachelor party. Bum fights, Russian roulette, strip club. What the hell?
Pull up a cup chair. Boys. Pull up a cup chair.
Drift, motherfucker! Tokyo drift, motherfucker!
Watch it, Barber. Watch it, Barber.
Is it possible we're no longer the cool guys in our own story?
Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance.
Okay, Barba. Okay, Barba. Time to pick your snake.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Since it's the neck, it's best to suck it out.
Check it out. Barbara, it's my mom. It's my mom. Oh, no. Fucking idiots.
I want you guys to know you'll appreciate this given that you have an 11-year-old son, right?
Yep.
I brought my
No,
10-year-old.
daughter.
Oh, daughter. Okay. I brought my 10-year-old to the premiere.
Oh,
I brought
boy.
them all. But, the older three can
That's
I guess
fine.
handle some of this. But my 10-year-old was like, okay, learning a lot.
Learning a lot, but oh my gosh.
How is it having the
hilarious.
kids and then you do what you do for a living? Like, did they have to explain to their friends, like, okay, so my mom's in this
There are times
movie, there
that
might be
I'm like,
boners and
just
stuff.
don't, yeah, exactly. Don't let them watch that one, okay? I just got an audition today. They're like, it's for some show and there will be sexual things. I'm like, I think maybe we'll just skip that. Because there are moments that they're like, you realize when you post that, like, all of my friends see it. They all follow you. So I'm like, I gotta be, I forget what it was that I posted recently that I had to take down because they were like, that's embarrassing. Take that down.
They're
I'm
like,
okay, fine.
At least you listen. Like my daughter, I wore Dez's swimsuit one time.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
lost a bet.
I lost a bet. I had to wear her swimsuit. I'm 6'3" and 250 pounds. She is 5'2" and 104 pounds.
It looks pretty cute.
It was terrible. And my daughter instantly sent me a text message and she said, you know what I don't want to wake up to the first thing on Instagram in the morning is you in a woman's swimsuit. And I was like, you're welcome.
You did
You're
it
welcome.
multiple times.
I did it multiple times. Yeah. And then all three of
He
my kids are
likes
like,
it.
Dad, gross, man.
Yeah.
You
I
had to
mean,
run it back.
It's sort of like, hopefully they get a few cool experiences that they wouldn't otherwise
Sure.
get if you were like, a bank teller or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's cool what you do. But then on the flip side, sometimes they have some embarrassing things occur as well.
Right.
Right.
Have you ever done a career day at school?
I have. Not recently, but yes, I've had people come and have me do that. And then it was kind of funny because I think the other parents weren't expecting.
Right?
You got to be the cool mom that day.
I don't know if I was it depends your audience. Sometimes I think it's cool. Sometimes they're like, whatever. But I guess so.
Yeah, right. Every kid, even if they act like it's not cool, they're probably just jealous that it's not their mom.
Does your husband have a really normal job?
He runs a logistics company, so yes.
Oh.
Although he used to live in LA and worked in an agency.
Okay, so he
he's
gets it.
Super familiar, and his sister is a screenwriter and was nominated for an Oscar.
Oh,
so
okay.
Whoa.
there's a lot of familiarity in our
Okay.
family.
Did you grow up with your husband?
Yes.
Like, is he from
Yes.
here too?
Yes. His
That's
sister was
awesome.
my best friend at Breck too. And it actually,
Aw.
their oldest sister, Melissa, the one that was nominated for the Oscar, dated Eric Stolhansky in high school. So yes, it
Okay.
all
Very incestual without being
Yes,
ancestral.
It all circles back to Minnesota, that's for sure.
Do you guys stay here often?
We live here now.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I moved back with my husband, and we were 3 kids deep. Now we're 4 kids deep, like 10 years ago already. So yeah.
Did you take a little break during that time, or had you been continuously working?
I'm a writer too, so because I was pregnant so much, I was like really pregnant. I was, I had 4 kids in 7 years, so
Dang.
I just kind of by default did. It's not like I was like I retired from that, but I was writing a lot,
Yeah.
and so and we moved here, and it was COVID, and then our business had a strike, so it's just kind of like a forced break. But yes, but it's nice to be back in it because I missed it. You
Yeah,
know,
I bet. And
acting
you're
side.
like really in it. You just had a movie come out, what, a couple months ago?
Yes, called Blue Eyed Girl.
Yes.
Yes.
And did you write on that one
I
too?
did. I wrote it. Yeah.
I mean,
it
you're
was a
so
lot.
talented.
I wrote it during that window though, where I was like
Oh,
at
okay.
home with babies and I'd get up early and I'd write it. And so I wrote that and then we made it a couple years ago. And then, yeah, it came out. It actually came out like end of last year, beginning of this year. And I was in it. I produced it. It was a labor of love for sure. But it's out there. It's actually on the airlines. I just learned today.
Oh, that's
My friend
cool.
texted me from her flight home from Italy, a picture of me. I was like, oh, okay, good to know.
Cool.
Is it nice to live? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Is it nice to live in a place like Minnesota when you do what you do for a living that you just still can kind of blend in?
Yes, 100%. It's funny because I was just in LA for 2 weeks and my older two kids are like, why did you move us back out of LA? LA is so cool. You know, they're into it when we go back there and they get the best version of it too. Cause my sister-in-law has kids that, you know, it's fun what they're doing right now in high school and whatever. So they always are like, why don't we move back? And we went back. I was there for 2 weeks. And even though I still love LA, I always will love LA. I was so happy to I was like,
Right.
Yeah.
it just, there's like a frenetic pace and there's so many people and it is all anyone cares about out there. And to come home here, when I joke, when I first moved back here, people would be like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, I'm in the business. So embarrassing to admit it.
I'm
And
in
they'd
the
be like,
business.
what business? I'm like, oh my God. Oh, there's other businesses here? It's just because it's all anyone cares about there.
Sure.
So it's very refreshing to be here. We're like, no one really cares. I mean, you know, like half the people I don't even go to movies at all. Like out there, it's all we talk about or people talk about. And to come home and have no one really care that much is nice.
Sure.
just
We
kinda-
talk about weather here all the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
right?
of course.
Let's talk about the
All
weather.
sorts of things, but there are lots of things in the world besides entertainment. I like what I do, but on the flip side, I like not living in a world where it's all anyone cares about.
Sure.
When you wrote the script for the last movie that you did,
Yeah.
did you envision yourself starring in it? Or like, did you write it knowing that's what it was going to be? I wondered that like when I was
Yeah.
looking.
It's a good question because I've written a ton of TV and like magically there's always a role that I could play in it. Because,
Magically.
you know, when you're an actress, you get used to like, it's hard to find, it's just hard. It's just you have good moments, slow moments. It's just a grind always.
Yeah.
So when you're like a writer, you're like, may as well give myself something to do in here. It doesn't have to be the lead, but something. And also it's my voice and so for that movie specifically, I'd lost my dad. I had moved home. You know, there were aspects of it that were very personal to me. Not all of it, like the romance part of it was all made up, but still like a lot of it was about how I felt frustrated in my career. It was just, you know, there's a lot of things that were honest about it, especially the grief factor and the relationship with my dad and all that. So, yeah, I mean, in a way, it was very much my voice. That being said, when we were going to make it, I'm like, let's just put someone else in there and I'll be like the funny sister because I'm more used to being the like comedic sidekick than I am like the emotional through line. So I was actually pretty intimidated to do that, which was weird because it was kind of playing myself, but I'm glad I did it. But the director, bless him, pushed me. He was like, no, you're going to do it. And then Eliza Coupe played the sister and there's no one that would have done a better job than Eliza Coupe. So I'm glad I didn't try to touch
And
that.
you had Bo Bridges part of this too?
Yes.
Like I'm looking this up right now when you're talking. I'm like, okay, a legend.
Yes, he played my dad. Like he's kind of the reason the movie even happened because we went through a list of people that could play my dad and I'm like, no, I don't know, you know, the character, not specifically my dad, but the character.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, there was no one that would capture it better. And then we offered it to him. I wrote him a letter expressing that. And like a day later, he read the script and said yes. I was like, okay, well now we have to make it. Now we have him playing this character. So that was awesome.
Is that two different kind of Hollywoods that you were saying, you know, that you got the Super Troopers job because, you know, you knew the right person at the right time. And then you become a Bo Bridges that you're like, you know what? I'm not auditioning or asking anybody to be in their films.
Yeah.
I'll wait till they come to me. Is that how it kind of
Write me
goes?
letters.
Yeah. Is that how it goes?
Adoration. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like once you get to a certain point, it's just incoming, whatever. But to get that is like I don't even know, 0.5%, 0.05%. I don't know.
Sure.
It's like, I can't tell you how many actresses I know who have been in it, who have been in so many big things, who are auditioning for things that are so beneath them right now. It's just a hard business. And it's like right now specifically, there's less work. There's just less everything. So I feel really happy to be a part of something that's like got some legacy to it and has a built-in fan base because it's just like, yeah, it's a hard business. I'm sure your business is hard too, but I feel like once you're in and you're locked in and you have your own show and whatever, you're kind of set in a way. I don't know, maybe that's mistaken. But
We're set to a certain extent. If we get fired, we're completely screwed.
Right. Then it's over.
Like you cannot get a movie role and get one tomorrow. Once we lose the jobs that we're sitting in right now, we'll never work in this industry again.
Or you got to move somewhere that you don't want to move to.
That's how I feel like that's how my peers feel, because they'll be on it. You can be on a hit show for 5 years and then you're like put out to pasture.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And so that's why I'm grateful I'm a writer, because then I'm like, okay, fine. Then I'll write myself a role. And,
that's awesome.
It is like kind of, I think, the path a lot of people are finding. Like if I produce or I write or you kind of have to, and the world has opened up in a positive way in that light, and that the entrance to the admission is not as costly as it once was. You can make something on an iPhone if you want to.
Sure.
Like you can do a lot of things. So
did you act and stuff through like high school? Like, did you always know you wanted to do it?
I was at Breck and I did like theater stuff at Breck. And then I got an agent when I was there, and I got a movie here called Untamed Heart, which was, did you live here? All of you?
Everybody knows Untamed Heart.
Yeah, right?
I didn't live here.
It was Christian Slater and Marissa Tomei.
Oh, wait, yes.
Yes. It was called The Baboon Heart when we were shooting it. And so I got this little, it was literally 3 lines. And to be fair, totally cut out of the movie. But when I was a senior in high school, I'm like, well, if I can get a job in a movie here, then I'm moving to Hollywood. And I did go to USC. So I had 4 years of buffer in LA. It's not like I just landed and started. But anyway, yeah. So I did do I did commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I at least got my feet wet in the world.
How has the business changed in other ways? Like, I know residuals are a big thing, and they were probably, they were a big thing, especially, I'm sure, during the original Super Troopers, getting all that mailbox money. And now in the world of streaming, how has that changed, and just other elements in the streaming era have changed?
It's crazy. Like, people are making a fraction of what they once made.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you used to be a guest star and you'd make a certain amount of money, now they're like, let's just smush her into 1 day of work, pay her as a day player, no residuals. I mean, it's really tough out there.
Wow.
And by the way, if it's shooting in, I just read for something, and it's a big move. I mean, it's a reasonably sized movie with a reasonable cast. It's a couple of cool scenes in this thing. They're like, could you be a local hire? So now their new thing is, if it's on location, just force people's hand. If you want to get a job, fly yourself to this city, put yourself up at a hotel.
What?
When it used to be like you're flown first class, you have, money for food for the day. They put you up at a nice hotel. It's crazy, but they force people, like some actress is going to get that job and she's going to fly herself because she's going to be like, well, it's better than not working, and work begets work, and having cool stuff to talk about is better than, but it's probably going to be a break-even proposition for her, if that.
It's nice to see that even Hollywood, and not nice for you, I guess, but it's nice to see that Hollywood is like the rest of our industries.
Yeah.
That they know somebody is hungry enough that they're willing to sacrifice themselves.
Yeah.
And the rest of us that kind of, we're grandfathered in are like, well, we're never going to do that. And they're like, well, they will.
It's so awful.
And you're screwed.
And that's why when we were doing Blue Eyed Girl, I didn't make anyone audition. I mean, maybe a few like a day player thing or whatever, but everybody else, the cast that's because we had Eliza Coupe, we had Sam Trammell, we had Beau Bridges, we had Lisa Gay Hamilton. We had a really phenomenal group of actors Freddie Rodriguez, that have been on multiple series. Those people are all auditioning everyone's auditioning for everything. And then it's so insulting. So I was like, we're not auditioning anyone. Just have a meeting, have a Zoom, whatever, and then we offered it to people. Because at least as an actress, if you have, and I have no power, but in that one position, I was like, okay, we're casting people, so whatever. It's like, I'm not going to make people jump through hoops because they don't need, I have a body of work I could send anyone at any point, but no, they don't care. They're like, just audition for everything.
That is weird.
It's so awful.
It seems really, very old school.
It's insult. I interviewed Eliza Coupe, who's literally been on 8 billion comedies. She could not be funnier. And she was very forthcoming. We did a Riverside Zoom like that. She was very forthcoming. And she's like, I'm auditioning for things that are so beneath me and not getting them. I mean, she was, and I wouldn't share this if she weren't so honest with me and this just makes you mad.
Yeah.
You're
So how do people make money in the business now? Is it just commercials or brand deals or
commercials don't pay people anymore either?
No.
I mean, I have not done a lot of commercials, but I feel like voiceover people, not to be super Debbie Downer on your show, but
no, it's just
voiceover people
interesting.
aren't getting jobs because AI. commercial
yeah.
people, they're doing the same racket where they're like, you can come in and I'll pay you like nothing and you'll get no real residuals.
Really?
I don't honestly know. I think a lot of people are leaving the business. I think unless you can like find your foothold or wear like 8 billion hats, I think that's how people are making it. They're like, well, if I can't make a living as an actor, I'll be a writer and an actor and a producer and,
Holy cow.
and then a mom and then like.
How do you even, how are you able to be so good at one thing if you have to do 100 things?
And then like branded. I do think like social media has opened up
True.
A revenue source. So a lot of people I know, if it's hard to make money doing that, they do branded deals with, Instagram with certain things. And then, so that's somewhat of a revenue, but it's tough out there.
Well, what was
Speaking
it
of
like?
industries,
Oh, yes.
we have to get to our own meeting here in 3.5 minutes.
I forget we do have a meeting.
We have to get
I talked about how terrible our business was. I shouldn't have been doing that.
No, you're okay. So give all the pertinent details about Super Troopers, about yourself and everything like that.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd that go so fast?
It always does.
I love our business. I love what I do. Let me just say that.
Yeah. I get it. But if you get a chance to complain about it, we do too.
The world has just changed, whatever, but in good ways and bad. So the movie comes out August 7th, Super Troopers 3. It's hilarious. I think it might be the best one yet. I think it is the best one because it's more for like everyone. There's a wedding, there's a dance sequence, there's a Indian Bollywood wedding. I mean, it's so much fun. There's action, there's everything. It's super awesome. I think you guys are going to love it. So, yeah.
Okay, I just looked and I live in River Falls, Wisconsin, and I looked at the Hudson movie theater there. Yeah. It's showing like starting afternoon on Thursday.
Oh, really?
I could see it at 2:05.
Well,
I'm going to
the
see
theaters,
it.
people. We need people butts in theaters because we're trying to bring like comedies back to theaters, not just Marvel or horror, actual like good old fashioned comedy. So we're trying to encourage everyone to go opening weekend to the theaters. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, if you've got other things coming up, other things you want to talk about or promote, let us know.
We'll watch Blue Eyed Girl on Amazon.
For sure.
Too. It's out there.
I just saved it.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, you guys. It was great.